Lesson 2, be cultured. Lesson 3, it's the hustle.
You're smart. Everybody knows that Diamond is smart.
Okay, keep going, man.
What if I told you that I got some guys right now? We gonna knock out the silly ass guards with their little nightsticks, and we just gonna get up out of there. We gonna bounce like a bad check. And I'm thinking when all the screaming starts, ain't nothing but opportunity for you to bounce with us.
Let me get to the point, man.
Escaping.
You on the ground now!
You think it's a game?
How would you like to make 8,000 cash? Work with me. It's called artistic gaming.
You know that the Spanish word doblón means double?
Oh, hello, my handsome, well-dressed black man. What can I do for you?
Baby girl, I'm here to upgrade you. Yo, driver, what's up?
Is that you, Diamond?
Yo, we out.
We have 8-year-old Diamond Ruff.
He shot that boy. I seen them doing it. I say to myself, why they shoot that boy?
Is this weapon familiar?
But because of a lack of evidence, you know what we want to do.
Drop some serious cash.
Ha! Exactly.
What you know about this guy?
You gonna join forces with him? Bad boy going good, huh?
Reverend Woods, we like what you're doing in Connecticut and the nation. We just can't have Mr. Ruff, a jailbird, to be a part of a program that we're funding.
Suddenly, the investigation was dropped.
How did you get that information?
I don't trust my own mother when it comes to my money.
I'll take you up on that challenge.
Money doesn't control me. God does. The Bible says faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. We ain't seen nothing yet, Brother Diamond. I believe he's opening some doors.
Oh, yeah? Well, tell him to open up these doors first.
Man, where we see the artillery, man?
You've got 11 minutes to get this done.
Open the safe or I'm gonna open your skull.
All right, Diamond, we're ready to go.
It's time to make this happen. Let's make history.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I'm the drama teacher.
And this too shall pass.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Linnet Carty, and for this segment, I told you it was going to be a film, fun-tastic show. I am here with the one, the only, Joe Young. Welcome, Joe.
Hey, Lynette, pleasure to be here.
And one of the star actresses is with him today. Her name is Lennice Smith. Welcome, Lennice.
Thank you.
So, Joe, tell everybody about your newest production. If you have not read the book, you should have read the book, but you have to read the book now because now there's a film, Diamond Ruff. Tell everybody about that.
Well, Diamond Ruff is a coming-of-age story about a man who makes bad choices, but it shows you when you change your choices, the good that can happen and the people that come in your lives to help you make change. So it's a story of hope, the power of the human spirit, and forgiveness.
So how did you get started writing about Diamond Ruff?
Well, you know, I started writing when I was 7 years old. I have this fascination of creating characters.
Yeah.
So as I developed as a person, as a writer, out comes this character, Diamond Ruff.
Okay. How young? Before you start doing Joe Picture This and comics and all that?
I've been writing since I've been 7.
Oh,
I did
wow.
my first screenplay when I was 7 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, you know, just
that character just boom.
Yeah, well, he's a combination of people you know and
yes.
Different things like that. But the book was based upon a competition that we lost when I was traveling with Joe Pitch's show,
okay.
and we found out that the judges' scores were kind of like manipulated, that we lost. And if somebody had a problem with me, don't take it out on me. The kids take it out on me, and it was just, you know. So instead of getting mad and getting angry, I took to the pen and got the release. And you know, 10 years later, here comes the manuscript and the movie.
Okay, so tell everyone about some of the actors that are in this great movie.
Well, we got a combination of Hollywood stars as well as, to me, local stars. Mm-hmm. And what's awesome about it, the local people from Hartford did the same job as the Hollywood stars, if not better. Like Lennice here, yes. You know what I'm saying?
And
so
we're going to see a clip of her.
Oh, no doubt. She looks totally different.
Yeah.
You know, some of the scenes.
She's a little crackish in the film.
She's real crack.
So Lennice, how did you feel about playing that role? The crack mom.
It was a stretch, a little bit. Mm-hmm. But once the makeup and everything was on, you know, I saw myself in the mirror and just automatically started to
scratching.
Going on, and just seeing yourself transform. It helps to observe the character, and you become you're no longer yourself. I was his mom at that moment in time.
That is awesome. Now, I know you've done some other roles. Tell everybody about some other things that you've acted in.
I've done a lot of My Peach productions, mm-hmm. Darling Peaches,
Brandon,
yes, Darling. A Raisin in the Sun. I was Beneath in A Raisin in the Sun, a hit singer and costume designer for The Wiz, 2013. There is a 2014 Wiz coming up.
Right now.
For Colored Girls Who Consider Suicide When the Rain Was Enough, Lady in Green. We've got projects coming up.
Okay.
We're working on some Joe Young things coming up.
Okay.
We got to do the Diamond Ruff
first
before she gets on drugs. But you know, one thing about her, true acting, a lot of people say, I can act. But I asked somebody, play a street person. That's how they are. But are you able to get into another character, become someone else? That's true acting, and that's what
she was on the drop of a dime.
Yeah, and then become a character.
Exactly, and become a character. Yeah. So, Joe, I know that young kids are sitting at home, and a lot of them know you, and they have big admiration for you. How do they get inspired to start doing what you do? Because it's a long, daunting, tedious, and tough task. A lot of times you get turned down by folks. Tell the folks at home, and young kids especially, how they can keep at it. We have a lot of writers out there that are really good, kids that are really good writers, how they can keep at it and make their dreams come true like you.
I think the key is passion and focus, and it happens naturally. People say, oh, Joe, you've been to the White House, you've been in Jet, you got a full page in People, how'd you do it? And actually, not to trivialize what I've done, to your audience, not that I trivialized it, but all I've done was follow through on my passion. So actually, it's been a selfish thing. Okay. I'm not doing anything but following through, and that's the key. Follow through on your passion and stay focused. Now, you can do it for a hobby, or you could do it for a business. That's where it gets tricky when you turn to business, because then it becomes, unfortunately, 30% craft and 70% business. So in the beginning, you got to do everything yourself, and you build a team then who can take on some of the administrative. But as you are becoming, what I like about Lennice, and I think this is what her superpowers are, which we have in common, is she handles business too, along with the craft. I mean, she didn't talk about her magazine that she has and all that stuff. So. You have to be a producer. If you want to eat off it, you got to be a producer as well as an artist.
Exactly, exactly. So let's talk about the financial side of it. These things take money. Filmmakers out there talk about it all the time. I interviewed you at the Filmmakers Festival, and I mean that was one whole workshop was on money and how to get it and raise it and the whole nine.
It is the most difficult part of making a movie. See, I'm an artist. I'm a writer. You know what I'm saying? I've acted. Raising the money is the hardest part, and we decided to do it in 2008. That's when that big recession came, so we did it at the worst time. But the key, Linnet, is I think turning lemons into lemonade. There was opportunity for us. Without the recession, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. You got to understand, actors from Hollywood were half price. Cats wasn't eating.
Yes.
The building we shot in, you know, it was next to go in a big skyscraper,
Yes.
a big American building. Typically, to do something like that, we had it for a week, 2 weeks, it might be $30,000. What did we pay? $3,000 for it?
People were desperate. People were saying, timing is everything.
Small businesses didn't, you know, they didn't have advertising budgets. Well, if you contribute to the film, we'll give you free play on this.
Wow.
So without the recession, we wouldn't do Diamond Ruff. So the movie really, and for the premiere, we're going to talk about November 1st.
Yes.
We got news people coming from all over the country.
Yes.
We have celebrities coming outside of regular people because they're fascinated by the long shot story.
Of course.
How we were able to do this Hollywood level movie in Hartford because we're long shot. But the bottom line, it goes back to the question that's about kids. We had tenacity. We didn't give up. Because it's the movie that they said wouldn't happen or it was taking too long. You know, you had actors who've been struggling for like 20 years just to get a SAG card saying, Joe, how long? I'm like, my dude, we doing a major feature film. Because we've done animated films like this. We shot a movie called K-Skills in 2 months.
Yeah.
You know, but I could have had Diamond Ruff come out 3 years ago. But we wanted a quality.
Yes.
We had standards. And people will get in your head, why did it? So you got to be strong.
Yep.
Our biggest enemy, and we probably could have even done it with quality. The biggest enemy Diamond Ruff had was Joe Young and my fears and not executing certain things where you're worried what people think and da-da-da. So the lesson to your question going back, how do kids do it? Don't allow yourself to stop you from doing it.
Right.
I love that movie with Will Smith, Pursuit of Happiness.
Yes.
And Will Smith says to his son, don't you let anyone tell you you can't achieve your dreams. I'm paraphrasing. But the killer part was when he says, not even me. I'm your dad. Don't even let me stop you.
Yeah.
So we're our biggest enemy.
We are.
If she doesn't have her magazine where it needs to be, in 7 years, I look at her like I look at Oprah. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't happen, there's something Lennice maybe have to tweak.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so I'm going to leave it alone now. I'm taking over the whole, Lennice, I feel bad I'm talking. You need to be.
No, it's awesome. It's awesome.
That.
But I do want to hear about your magazine now that Joe mentioned it. Please tell our viewers about it.
The magazine is SLAM. SLAM's with 2 M's. SLAM stands for Support Local Artists Movement Magazine. SLAM is my baby. It's my venue. I can't be everywhere. I can't travel everywhere. I can't afford to enter all the places that I want to enter. But SLAM is like my venue. I can interview artists from all over. My first issue, I had an electronica artist from South Africa. No clue how I found this guy, but he was amazing and I was able to interview with him. I've interviewed Michael Collier, who was also in Diamond Ruff. In the premiere issue, I interviewed him. I've interviewed Joe Young. And various local artists. For me, local is relative to where you are. So
the talent's here. It's rich.
It's
Hartford
very rich.
is bursting with talent.
It's very rich, but the local for me is relative to where you are. So if you're in New York, your local is there. If you're in California, your local is there. Local, it doesn't mean my local. Although I completely support my local artists, but local is everywhere. It's kind of, I feel like I want my magazine to bring every local artist together under the same little umbrella.
That's awesome. You got talented folks doing all kinds of things. So let's talk about the debut. It's huge. It's the Bushnell. The Bushnell on November 1st.
Yeah.
I know you're excited. Tell folks what to expect. I know you got the whole VIP.
First of all, what we've not, and it's not just Joe Young. People see Joe, but I got a heck of a team behind me. I have a machine behind me. On our planning committee, you have people like Marie Robinson, Bev Henry, Janetta Bennett, Kyle Young, Donna. We have 25 people on our red carpet committee, somebody in hospitality. It's a major thing. But rightly so, Linnet, because what we've done is we have created the first independent major feature film shot in Hartford. You know what I'm saying?
It's huge.
And of color in the state of Connecticut.
And I was just going to say.
No, don't say that, but it's not me. It was, the timing was right.
Yes.
The timing was right.
But there needed to be brains and talent behind it.
And hard work, you know, and a machine. And so the red carpet, November 1st, we have celebrities coming in. We have Bill Duke, you remember from
Cisco? Yes.
He's coming. Omar Tyree, top
they can
author.
See some of that on the poster that's for showing right now. They can see some of the actors.
Right. So he's coming. Omar Tyree, NAAC winner, New York Times bestseller. All the people, Snoop, Fredro, all those people. Freddie Jackson, they're all, and we have the local people, for instance, Lennice, and let's celebrate. And when they come in, it's going to be a red carpet.
Yes.
You know, we got the big searchlights and diamond Ruff shining up in the sky. All Harvard can see. You walk through there, and it's in the Woodson Hall, so it's 3,000 people. 3,000. And then when you get in there, you're going to see guys in armor and then we got community things.
That's awesome.
And then we got community people performing X.Y. Eli. He's playing in the pit. You know, so we got community people. We got Barbara Fowler and all those guys, you know, and Pat, they're going to sing on stage. And then we're going to do a tribute to Bill Duke. We're going to do the making of how we pulled this thing off. But in the audience, we got people from all over, some network people, some heads of network coming.
People, of course.
And some
unbelievable for
media
that.
too, national too. I'm not going to say the names that are coming up, but you're going to.
I know who's going to be there.
Yeah, you know who's going to be there. You're going to be there.
I'm going to be there.
Absolutely. What you wearing that night? Because it's going to be a lot of people wear tuxes, either Sunday clothes or tuxes.
I'm wearing a gown because it's a red carpet event, but I'm not saying what.
I know how you do.
You know how I do.
She's going to be showing folk up. You know what I mean?
You saw how I did with the 100 Men of Color. And by the way, congratulations. You were honored as one of the 100 Men of Color. That was the event of the year. It was awesome.
You was wilding out too, man. You left a memorable impression.
Thank you. I had fun.
Yeah.
As the MC, I did have fun, but congratulations to you and the other men that were honored. Big up. You know, so where can folks get tickets, Joe?
They can get, it's so funny because the Bushnell gave us a certain amount of tickets.
Yes.
We sold out of those in the first week. Second week.
Okay.
So only the Bushnell has it. You have to go to bushnell.org or visit there. But get them because they're going quick.
They're going quick.
Edna just came in and sponsored a lot of high school kids. So big ups to Edna.
Wow,
Edna
that's
just
awesome.
yesterday.
They're always there. They're good people.
Yeah, and Faith Asset Management. Yeah. They've all, the community's coming together.
That's going to be the night of nights.
Something like this doesn't come around ever, maybe 50 years. You know, but congratulations to all the supporters out there.
And to your team, to everybody who took part in the film, people on screen, people behind the screen.
And even people, this type of thing is very difficult. Not everybody could make it. Not everybody had the same vision, the same dream, but just want to say thank those who tried to stick along the ride, whatever. You know, so we thank everybody who participated in this project. There was a lot of people, 500 people participated.
It's going to be great.
And it's a trilogy, so we got 2 more movies coming out. But that night, Linnet, Bill Duke and I are working on a new animated 3D property with some of the biggest African American names in the world. It's called Harlem Man.
Okay.
So it's going to be like Toy Story, Shrek. And we're going to announce it that night, and we're going to show a sneak preview.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
Huge. There's never been a major 3D African American cartoon, so they brought me on as screenwriter and executive producer. Bill Duke's my boss. He's the senior executive producer. Someone who's done writing the script. So,
yeah. You know, you need a voiceover person.
Oh, you
Anybody check on your scene?
You know, but see, what we're going to do, we're going to be like the Tyler Perry. You're going to see the same people all up in the same movies. And we have opportunity. Hartford's so small, that means there's opportunity.
Yes.
Martin Luther, and it don't matter if you got quality, you got a different swag, the world will come to you. Martin Luther King said, if you can make a better mousetrap than your neighbor, even if it's in the woods, the world will make a beaten path to your door.
It will.
So Hartford, we open it up. We're going to do what Tyler Perry did in Atlanta. We're going to do that right now.
Absolutely. I'm so honored to have them on my show. You guys, that was awesome. Thank you so much, Lennice Smith and Joe Young, the one but only. You've got to go and see Diamond Ruff on November 1st at the Bushnell. I hope to see you there. My name is Linnet Carty. Thank you so much for watching the show. I want to thank to my crew, Armando Torres, to Miguel Vasquez, and to 2 Cutler. Remember, we love you more than we love good food. See you on the next.